Perched high above the city of Baltimore, Maryland, from Magooby's Joke House, comes the tale of 5 brave adventurers and their intrepid audiomancer on a journey wrought with magic, mayhem, and dick jokes. For this is Laugh Finder.
Guys, welcome to Laugh Finder, Baltimore's premier Paizo-based comedy podcast. I'm Tommy Sinbazo, and I'll be playing Arcane, the living construct, with my trusty monkey familiar Natty Bobo, the living suit of armor himself, and the mech of many faces!
Oh, wow.
Honestly, that was better.
No.
Shouts to Black Ariel out here.
Yeah. So does that mean Sebastian's going to be like a white guy with dreads?
It's going to be Jamie Kennedy.
It's gonna be Riff Raff.
But you kind of want to see that.
No. Why don't you kiss that girl?
Fuck, I was hoping for Gary Oldman and True Romance.
My main goal is to see Ariel get fucked.
That's right, player. Look at these teeth. Like, oh man, that crab's got a mullet.
Nice touch, audiomancer.
Don't encourage him.
I spend a lot of time doing that.
No, guys, but again, if you're watching us on YouTube, it's the same recording session.
Yeah.
I forgot my phone. We don't have the video.
2 weeks in a row?
Yeah, no.
I'll put up some other movie.
Also, you can't just hit record on the camera?
I would have no idea what it's shooting
That'd be hilarious.
because I can't see what it's filming.
Put the movie
It could only be off by so much, Tom.
And I do crops, so you're right, Ben. Let's stop and I'll hook everything.
Yeah, that would have been a good idea.
I don't trust. Well, I wanted to try the soft box on the one and everything.
true,
It was a
yeah.
whole. It was a
Soft
whole-
box. What's that?
Oh, it's an industry term, man.
That's my nickname in high
Like,
school.
you know, like when you have a camera and it has like that shutter over it, so it's not getting direct light onto it. Apparently, Ben said that's called a soft box.
Might just be for lights.
That's what I called my first piece of tang.
You know what this?
That was my mom's nickname, guys.
You know what this piece of foam over the microphone is called?
What is it called?
Jim's
called
wife's vagina.
It's called a puff muffin.
Oh, way to ruin it.
Oh, guys, you ever smell... Oh, guess we're doing some old classic Laugh Finder bits, guys.
Does it smell like my wife's vagina, too?
Yes.
I like that
Skeggs.
your Jim impersonation sounds like the one guy who holds his eyeballs in Real Monsters.
Crumb.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, it's me, Jim. I was baked as a billy goat. Had to tell my mom, put some clothes on. We have company.
Ah, Jesus.
Moving on.
Where were you 3 years ago when that would have helped me?
I will say this before we move on. I will say that Rob Mayer had he did have a Laugh Finder joke at the roast, where Rob said, "Hey guys, Tommy and Brian and Eric are on Laugh Finder. It's a great show. It's basically 6 guys sitting around celebrating the fact that they're no longer friends with Jim Meyer." And that's not true. I messaged him a month ago.
No,
Yeah.
maybe, no.
Still
But still,
Jim, yeah.
it's still a good joke.
It is a
It is a quality joke.
It's still a good ass bit.
I mean,
Not
yeah.
accurate.
I want to hear about this.
But
later.
ladies and gentlemen, this week's guest, same as last week's guest, he's a comedian, he's a showrunner, and he's Dominican.
Yeah.
That means he's
All
here
three
illegally. Ladies and gentlemen, Fernando Madrigal.
Wow.
It's not even No. Look, there is a
Are you the
running
maintenance
joke.
guy in my building?
Maybe.
So I have a work wife, just this
Yeah,
woman.
yeah.
That, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Is she
So,
Dominican?
No, she
Where
is.
is this going then? I thought it was about me for now. What happened?
I think no, she might be. No, she is Dominican.
Okay.
But for her birthday, Facebook was like, "Hey, do you want to? It's her birthday. Do you want to put this video on her wall.
Yeah.
And I just shared it to her wall without any. I was like, here you go, whatever. I spent hours on this. Here you go.
Yeah.
And she came back. She was like, I could tell it was a very sarcastic, nice. And then I listened to it, and my Dominican work wife, the music was it?
Hey,
and then it ended with what was it? Like it ended with La Cucaracha. And I was like, ooh.
There you go. Way
Thanks,
to go.
Hallmark.
Nice.
The algorithms
Nice.
at work.
Yeah.
AI. That's AI at its finest.
Yeah.
More like, aye.
That was fast. That was fast, Brian. I
Oh,
like
there you gotta be quick, man.
So, Fernando, you were here last week and you burned through all your material.
Oh no, I got. Oh, well, I was gonna tell you when you said I was illegal. There's there's like a running thing in my. I haven't said it to my mom in a while.
Country?
No, with my mom that I always say that she abandoned me for 8 months, like because she came over here before I did, and I thought it was gonna be a lot funnier in my head.
Okay.
Did you have to go through
What
the
a
immigration
wonderful trauma
process?
you shared.
Yeah,
with us.
it's so my mom did it. It was weird because she did it like in 90 something, and I was like 10 or 11. But she could have done the thing where she just got me, but it was money.
I
and
think
she
in the
wouldn't pay for it.
90s, you just had to be able to do the Roger Rabbit to get to
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty easy. Yeah. But then I did.
mean I'm not American?
I meant the dance there.
Oh, sorry.
Not the cartoon.
Yeah.
Impression of the cartoon.
Oh, God. No.
Eric is very white. I would not expect him to know the Roger Rabbit. I will
We're
say
going to
that.
build a wall, and we're going to make Toontown pay for it.
Oh man.
Get those fucking shoes on the other side of my fucking wall.
They're keeping
But,
shoes
yeah.
in cages.
Yeah, they are. That's a Foot Locker. That's all.
Oh, yeah.
Nice, Brian.
L was not
Dude,
wrong.
no.
Nice, Brian.
So,
classy
how old were you?
I was 18, so I did it when I was I turned 18 and my green card expired. So it was like, oh, we got to do it now. So yeah.
So you came over here when you were 18?
I came over when I was 4.
Oh, when you were
yeah,
4.
I just had like a green card then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I came over when I was 4. I lived in Maryland this whole time.
You were 4 and had a work visa?
Look, you got to get going quick. And, you know what I mean? I wasn't born on third base like some of us. Looking at you, Dorian. Yeah, man, I did it when I was 18. It's all like high school questions, so I was like, yeah, I learned this 3 weeks ago. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
This is super easy. Yeah. It's a super easy test. You should be able to do it, Eric.
No. I know I probably wouldn't
Yeah.
be allowed to come back in. Like, if I had to take the test, I'm like, I have lost all this information.
It's like who's the first president
Of
America?
Kevin Feige.
Yeah, it's stuff like that. Kevin Feige. Yeah.
So, like George Washington, right? No.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
I
actually
did.
didn't. Oh, you guys didn't. All right.
I did.
That was
Just
my
playing.
level. The more I think about it, the more like I'm kind of a history nerd. So I retain all that information.
Yeah, every legal immigrant is a history buff for like a good 6 months.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for like the turn in 3 years, but I'm like, you know what? I got here legally.
I always remember that
If
old.
I can do it.
I always remember that old Simpsons episode where Apu's trying to become American and he's
Yeah.
trying to get his citizenship, and he was just like, his last question is like, what caused the American Civil War? Well, actually, it was a complex thing. Just say slavery. Slavery. And he immediately gets the American stamp, like, boom,
Yeah.
like that. Oh, it's so good.
Well, speaking of slavery,
Don't say slavery. Don't say slavery.
we are indentured servants to Die Laughing Productions.
Cool.
No, so this weekend we had, ladies and gentlemen, sitting to my right,
So we're Irish?
actor, comedian, and indentured servant, Mr. Eric Woodward.
Hey. Oh, yeah, Daddy. I'm back once again. And you don't know. You don't know what hard times is as I reprise my role as Big Flea, a gunslinger, a gambler, and a dubious scoundrel of the highest motherfucking order. Guys, I did a thing this weekend. I did a thing this weekend. We went down to Winchester, Virginia, Virginia Beach,
Yeah.
Virginia, to do the Funny Bone, doing the murder mystery up there.
Yep.
Nice.
And it was a great night. It started off good.
10
We
out of 10.
fucking crushed a show.
Like
me
good
and
200,
Tommy,
people there.
Yeah,
Nice.
me and Tommy did karaoke. We fucking harmonized. We've never
Yeah.
harmonized like this before.
Which this karaoke
okay?
place, we get there and it's it's every man for himself there.
Yeah.
But when our table all got there and started cheering for people, like the one guy was singing that "Making My Way Downtown,"
Yeah,
you know that
and we
song?
got everybody go. We had the whole bar doing the background
Great song.
music.
There was this
song.
old
So-
dude, like super old guy, came up, and I was like, he's a Frank Sinatra type.
Yeah, and he delivered 100%. He fucking nailed a Frank
What's wrong?
Sinatra
Oh,
song.
I just wanted to do that
Oh,
for your drop
Bow
next
Eyes.
time.
Oh, okay.
So we're killing karaoke. We're having shots, having a great time, and one of our favorite things to do, honestly.
Wait, hold on. So one of the other songs that were sung.
Yeah.
That this one, like a woman, she was up there. The guy was singing "If You Like Pina Coladas," and we got the whole bar going. If you like pina coladas, getting cocked in the rain. Dun, dun, dun. And then after that, it went devolve. But then there was a woman that kept singing show tunes, and we got the whole place singing, and all that jizz. So she's up there when the music's high and all that, and the whole bar's like jizz. So I mean, and it got to a point where then heavy hitters started coming out. Guys would come up and like passing off the mic and everything.
Yeah.
And oh man,
It was a good ass time.
good fucking night.
And at the height of that, we were like, we need to leave now to do our favorite thing, which is play Quiplash. Which
one other preface. I'm going to preface this. Right after the show, I get back to the green room, and Katie Robinson had made edibles. She made cookies, like with THC, with can of butter.
I know where this is going.
Also, we should get this show sponsored by edibles.
Yeah.
But
3 out of our 4 stories.
She didn't measure.
Is there ever a right amount?
She didn't. She put no measurement into her ingredients or anything.
Edibles. How
Like a
many aren't right
child,
for you?
just fucking threw a bunch of weed into it and was like, "This will work." So I get there. I'm like, "Well, how many cookies should I eat?" And they were like, "Just." Katie and Joe said one. Eat one. So I ate one. Eric had a quarter,
I had a quarter because I'm not an insane
and
person.
Justin had a half. And by the time we got to this karaoke bar, I felt like I was on fucking ecstasy. Like
it was
I was
so
rolling.
much.
I was so fucking high. I would just have these waves of paranoia and everything.
Yeah.
They'd be like, "Tommy, it's your turn to sing." I'm like, "My throat's super dry now." So we leave there to go play our favorite game.
Which is Quiplash. And for you guys, we did bonus content once that never got aired because really what Quiplash is with comedians that all know each other is just the horriblest things. It's basically a roast as a game is
Yeah,
what
yeah,
it really
yeah.
becomes.
Okay.
We still have it.
So we got through.
No, we don't.
It's too hot for TV.
In the wake of this Chappelle special, you think we can slip it
You
out?
can get some publication.
Put it like this: there's somewhere there's a server with all of our answers on it, and we're all canceled. Just to let you know in advance, we're already canceled. But we played the first game, and then we got a second game in, and I was vaping up because I'm a little bit drunk and I'm enjoying
He
myself.
was very drunk.
And I blew a big old cloud, and we had just finished the game, and the fire alarm
Hold
goes
on.
off.
No, he didn't just blow a cloud and it eventually made its way to the thing and set it off. He was laying right under the fucking smoke alarm and blows this fat fucking, like one of these directly into it. A cumulonimbus is in there.
Yeah, I think I see Goku on top of it.
Yeah.
There was a witch on a bicycle riding around it.
Yeah. So the fire alarm starts going off, and it's loud because it's a fire alarm in a major hotel.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's
We
just
sit
a
there.
constant.
We call down. We immediately fess up and say, we set it off. We were vaping in here. While this call is going on, fire truck rolls up, and now there's a fire truck outside of the house now, outside of the hotel. By the way, I have a video from Katie Push. Let's see if there's audio for this so you could hear.
What are you doing, Eric? Just holding this alarm so it can stop.
So basically what I did was take like 3 pillows and put them over top of it, and I was just standing there with my head up against it while it's ringing, so it wasn't just unbearably loud in there.
And as Eric was doing it, he was like, "I guess I'll do this. I feel partially responsible."
I did say that. That is a true statement. As Justin was pouring me another drink, I was like, I feel kind of responsible, guys, for this, so I'll hold this. So
now I'm a legal card holder here in Maryland, but we were in Virginia.
Right.
So everyone there was worried about getting contraband out of this room. So I had to pack up my book bag, super paranoid, not wanting to do any of this, and run off into the
8
night.
edibles deep. Right?
At
Like,
1 o'clock in the morning, just run out into the streets of Virginia Beach,
They'll never catch me. I'm not going back.
thinking that the man was looking for me. We get back, but by the time the fire engines were starting to leave, Schlegel had already went down. And
Did you all have to evacuate the hotel?
No, it was only going off in our room.
Okay.
And the hotel people were like, "This has never happened. We don't know how to turn this off."
Yeah, so nobody
No
knows how
one's
to
this
turn it
dumb.
off. So I eventually went down, and now I think Schlegel was holding it for a while, and I go down, and I was like, "So how do we turn this off? This is like, I mean, is it going to be turned off in an hour? If it's so, we can go someplace else and come back. This is a horrible situation to be in." Lady can't tell me, so I'm like, "All right, we need to go to the condo. We need to go to the comedy condo, which Rob was staying at, and just wait this thing out." And I felt slighted. Okay, I felt slighted by the situation
You felt
here.
slighted?
I also.
Eric was like, "How dare they?"
Okay, I needed to preface this. I'm 9 Tito's and vodkas deep right now.
Oh, okay.
So I
Which the room had
decided.
by the time we decide, fuck it, we'll just leave. We'll just go to the comedy condo. The room had stopped smelling like vape,
Yes.
like a pancake shop, like Eric was
Oh,
saying.
good. By the way, Justin's bright idea, because everybody's panicking during this situation. I'm so drunk that I'm like, I mean, I'll just fess up to it when they come up here. It's cool. And then Justin was like, "No, give me a lighter." He lights his arm hair on fire. He's like, "I'll tell him all they'll smell is this arm hair." I'm like, "This is why did you make it smell like the fucking Holocaust in here? This isn't helping our situation at all."
So,
like,
as we're about,
happens on the road, guys? Is that?
as we're about
no.
to leave, I think one of us actually said, "Well, at least it doesn't smell." Right then, on cue, a fucking another vape cloud
That
comes
was me.
out, and Eric's like, "Fucking, what are they gonna do now?"
yeah, I literally was like, "What, are we going to make the smoke alarm go off again?" Like,
So then we're about to leave, and Eric's like, "All right, let me piss."
Yeah.
So Eric goes in and comes out. He goes, "I just pissed in the top reservoir tank of the toilet. Oh my God. So now when they flush, it'll fill with my piss."
What?
I really showed them.
Wow.
Now this is a hotel room that the comedy club had paid for.
Yes, of course.
I did some bad things, guys.
Jesus.
So then we finally get back to the comedy condo, and Joe and Katie kept calling to see if it had been turned off. About 45 minutes later, it was turned off. They left. Justin took the bed at the condo. Eric and I were sleeping on the couch. I plug in my phone. Behind me to charge, right? In the middle, Eric's on the other couch next to me. And
So we're head to head, pretty much. It's an L shaped. Like, I'm on little couch, he's on big couch, but our heads are like feet from each other. We're sharing a coffee
Yeah.
table.
All of a sudden-
and his charger.
Eric is rumbling around, knocks something. I hear. It's all right. It's okay. I got it. It's good. It's good. And then everything calms down. Another 5 minutes goes by. My phone starts making this alarm I've never heard it make before. It was like going whoop whoop.
That's the sound of the police.
I check it. It's
So
a
fast,
moisture.
Brian, so
I pick up my phone. It's dripping wet.
It actually says moisture alert.
Yes, it's moisture alert. Please unplug your phone.
Some women say that.
Eric had knocked over a drink on this table,
So
and
here's-
instead of moving my phone to higher ground, moved it away from the water.
Yeah, I did. I moved it so it wasn't in a wet spot, and I was like, "This is straight." And then the worst part is when it went off, I was still awake, and Tommy's like, "Moisture alert? What is this?" And I just immediately started going. I'm fully awake. I was just like, I can't deal. I've already done enough tonight. I can't possibly do more.
So got very little sleep that night. But Cracker Barrel has really good pancakes.
Yeah.
No,
So-
they also Cracker Barrel, huge on independent wrestling violence.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, the
God.
Cracker Barrel. Okay. I'm
Speaking
Brian
of
Press-
independent wrestling violence.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of
That's a great
Cracker
segue.
Barrel.
Yeah.
I'm amazed right now. You guys are killing it this one.
Speaking of Cracker Barrel, this next man was made in a vat of one.
They're fucking barrels.
Yeah, the barrel
They're
was
barrels.
the barrel
What?
was
It's a
Cracker,
Cracker
and then
vat.
they poured in Black Woman, and then they
Just
came
stop.
out with Brian.
I thought he just had a white mom, like Cracker
No,
Barrel.
Brian's no, his mom's black.
Oh.
And his dad's very white.
Sorry for
Although
ruining
when
it.
I was wearing my tracksuit on the way down, I wore my black and gold, my new black and gold Adidas sweatsuit, my tracksuit, with and I put on a do rag and a Kango hat, and then I had I had a gold chain on and everything, and I would just go walk out to the car like, "What's up, little ma? How you doing? Hey, what's up? My name's Mr. Preston. I'm Brian Preston's dad."
You don't have hair for that.
But the funniest part is that for some reason Katie Robinson kept stopping at every Popeyes we drove past to see if they had the chicken sandwich.
Good. That's actually going to lead to my other fun.
We kept asking Tommy, like, "Oh, the drive-thru's really long. Tommy, why don't you go in that suit
and I said,
and just ask for
there
it?"
is no amount of money that will make me go into this Popeyes dressed like this, dressed like Malibu's Most Wanted.
Oh, is that Jamie Kennedy? Shit.
I just really gained a few.
Yeah. Where's his blunderbuss?
Ladies and gentlemen, actor, writer, comedian, Mr. Brian Preston.
Just shake your butts.
Boom, boom. Blunderbuss.
Okay, two quick things here. One, actually, at that wrestling pay-per-view we watched, the All Out.
That was weeks ago, Brian.
That was weeks ago. No, they had this one match called the Cracker Barrel Clash, which just involved just a shocking amount of sadistic independent wrestling violence that I don't normally associate with Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
The coolest spot, okay, someone got like a fucking skateboard deck covered with thumbtacks, and this one guy's like bent over, and the motherfucker jumps off the top rope and does like a fucking blunt grind or whatever on this guy's back with this fucking pincushion covered skateboard. And then the other two cool spots involve people using those Cracker Barrel barrels and just jumping off of shit onto people with them.
By the way, did you see the guy who had the skateboard covered in thumbtacks?
Yeah.
He has on his Instagram. You can see how he sneaks that through TSA.
Oh,
like
no
he
shit.
goes and
shit.
he flew with that, and they just let him on with a skateboard covered with thumbtacks on the bottom.
And my other fun fact is, okay, do you guys know what Popeyes, which character Popeyes is named after?
Is
sailor?
it Wimpy?
Anyone? Everyone?
I mean, it's not Popeye the
Popeye
Sailor.
the Sailor.
Popeyes
No.
in? Yeah.
It's fucking Popeye Doyle from The French Connection. I'm not making that. The guy who created the chicken was just like, yeah, you know what? Honestly, like I thought like Popeye Doyle from The French Connection was a cool guy, so I thought we'd call the place Popeyes. It's actually named after Gene.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
You
he
look it up,
loves a nihilistic ending. What do you want? Like,
yeah, no, that's it. Okay, I'm done.
That's tight.
Have you guys had the chicken sandwich? Anybody?
It's very good.
No, it's
I've had
unattainable.
the regular and the spicy.
Wait, the two black guys have had it?
Yeah. So it's whatever. I actually had it weeks before. Yeah,
It's like the female orgasm. It doesn't exist, boys.
It's all my fucking
And
neighbors.
speaking of someone who calls bullshit on that, because every time he's touched a woman, they've caved. Ladies and gentlemen, WYPR Rock God, and they call him the Wetter Getter, Mr. Aaron Hager.
All right. Oh, I just had the most interesting experience between.
We're gonna ignore this transition. That was amazing.
You know, you get so many rich introductions like this, and you begin to take them for granted. I shouldn't.
Yeah.
I'm grateful that I'm not.
Yeah, you'll never get introduced
one
as the
who's-
Wetter Getter if you're filling in for Now Hear This.
Maybe.
I'm
Welcome to
just
This
lucky
American
enough to
Life.
be the one sitting after Brian.
Yeah.
That's why I get these intros. It's just a matter of your position at the table.
Nice.
It's a bit now.
So-
it's an
No,
ongoing bit.
it's-
Before the
It's a
table,
hilarious bit that I don't think about. I love it. It's great.
listeners, you may or may not be aware that we record this program here in the under the auspices of Magooby's Joke House. We're here on the main floor of Magooby's. We've got the stage behind us, the grand tiers of tables and chairs where the comedy happens. On the other side of the wall, there's a door into the bar called Wits End. And while on the night when we do our tapings, there's an open mic night happening in there.
Yes.
A comedy open mic night, which you've heard discussed at length on this program over the episodes
Two
over
of
the
your
seasons.
people sitting at this table host this open
Yeah, we
mic
don't
from
record
week
it,
to
yeah.
week.
Well, I should say I have never experienced a comedy open mic night, but I had a couple of
Really?
minutes before this episode started, and I thought to myself, I'm going to experience this comedy open mic night that these people speak of.
Oh.
And I went in there.
No one's
And it
ever
was-
like, a proctologist office, huh? See what this is
Well,
all
if you're
about.
trying to get some ass.
And you hear your comedy friends talking about these open mic nights, and you're like, this sounds cool, this sounds really fun, and
doing a
and,
shitty
you know
job of
they're sort of, you see them on like the beginning of TV sitcoms. There's a comedy club, and you have an expectation.
So did we.
Did you think you were going to walk in and it was like a scene from Seinfeld?
I hear that's what it sounds like when you have a stroke.
This joke I'm doing relates to the show in some way.
Well, I walk in there, and it's just it's a room full of people aggressively ignoring the person who's like on the microphone and just loudly talking to each other, and him just begging for some sliver of attention, and doing anything, and just having really no material to speak of. I mean, he was at one point. I heard the guy say, "You at the bar? I'm going to guess your name.
Really?
It's Jeff. No, it's George. I know it must start with a J sound." And like that's what it had devolved to. And then he was like, "Hey, you've got nice shoes."
I'm going to guess your weight.
Yeah.
And I just thought to myself, is this what it's really like?
No.
Yeah.
Well, it's not sad, but I mean, I'm guessing people.
yeah.
They're that depressing.
I had a friend come with me one time to an open mic. It was like Wednesday. It was like the second mic I'd gone to, like at midnight.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh, this is sad. Yeah, it's it gets sad up there sometimes. Yeah.
So you do that for years.
And then you keep
and then
doing
maybe, just maybe, you might set a fire off in a hotel room.
You might bust a vape cloud into a fire.
This is what I'm
alarm.
hoping for. This is
when we did
when it was happening, I called my mom. I was like, "Mom, I finally did it.
when
I'm breaking bad, baby."
We got to the condo and Rob had to come down and let us in, and it felt like our dad was picking us up from a party we weren't supposed to drink at. Like he was just like, "Ugh." And we got to the room. He posed a hypothetical. How many hotel rooms does Eric have to set alarms off in before we stop inviting him on the road? And all of us are like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" But ladies and gentlemen.
man.
Oh, by the way, I'm playing Wilhelm
yeah.
Mordecus, 10th level cleric, worshiper of Azathoth, healer, etc., etc.
And speaking of et cetera, sitting at the et cetera table, sponsored by Excedrin, is the most et cetera audiomancer in the biz, Mr. Ben and And sitting directly across from me behind the Laugh Finder trifold, actor, comedian, writer, Mr. Dorian Gray.
Hello, my name is Dorian Gray. I am your friend and foe. Let's get started.
Previously on Laugh Finder. Our special guest, Fernando Madrigal, incarnates as a minor league third baseman
Triple A, baby. Triple A.
named Roberto. We looted some dead bodies. We found a couple of rings of protection, a magical short sword that has something to do with flames, and 150 gold. We also have this book that we've been searching for, the book that's got a spell in it that will ultimately let us get into the Amber Sphere. Lennox, who is recovered from his attack, tells us that we need to get cracking on this item list, our shopping list that includes adamantine, dragon leather, rock feathers, etc., etc. Meanwhile, we rest. Yours truly, Wilhelm Mordecus, reads a scroll. It happens to be a contract between Lord Daffodil and Vanesh, the Lord of Screams, a contract overseen by a functionary named Portherion. The Odd Company picks up some gear. They go shopping. They get some bullets, some magic rods, etc. Arcane then does this beautiful, generous thing, and it gives Big Slee a ring that holds spells. It was a touching moment. It was the Oscar clip, I dare say, of our last episode. Then we decided to head up the road to the adamantine mine, and that, listeners, brings us up to the present.
All right. So you're going up the trail. You can see off in the horizon there are some mountains by which this adamantine mine is stationed. On the way back, you see a trickling of peasants here and there as they're coming back from the
We
mountains
have to
toward
stop.
the point.
We have to stop Holy John from spitting on them.
As they're coming back from the mines. Eventually, you reach the mines, and standing outside of them are a group of people with pickaxes and torches, and they're
trying to make Red Point great again.
they're all leaving.
Your jobs are never coming back. Learn data entry, you dumb mountain fucker.
They're all chanting, "You will not replace us."
Oh, it's always best when Aaron gets real.
But sitting there, looming before you, is the opening to. Just curious, how many people here have dark vision?
I do.
Oh, I think I've got that.
Arcane has that fucking cool thing you can
Let me
make
see.
light up. For
Yeah,
us,
I
though.
can do light,
I mean, I'm not white,
but I do have dark vision.
Well, that's
Are you a human? Wilhelm?
Yeah.
I mean,
me. Yes.
Yeah.
Then you do not have dark vision.
Oh,
I guess I don't have dark vision either.
well, that's disappointing.
Only humans can play baseball.
Now, I don't know if you have a
Good
spell
orcs.
or
Good orcs at Phoenix.
Somebody has.
Yeah,
somebody's
nah.
not familiar with the Air Bud catalog.
Yeah.
Why is it getting darker? Is that what you
Well,
said?
you're
Sorry.
going. Well, there's a mine.
Oh, I was thinking of
wait.
Proteus Beaver,
Well, actually,
Beaver Policer.
At this point, I think like Sammy Sosa might be a shapeshifter.
Okay, well, if we're going into the mine, I'm going to use Arcane will cast dancing lights.
Okay.
So 3 orbs. He like stops and like 3 orbs come out of his back, like. And,
Okay.
and they move around so we can have light wherever we need it.
Good.
I'm going to crack a glow stick.
Oh, did you get that from the rave you were at earlier?
I had it left over from Halloween last year.
As a drug user, you should have at least one.
Wilhelm's jaw's real tight. Like, yeah, oh, go down
All right.
cave.
Stop giving me back rubs.
Reminds me of a bees at 2013.
It's weird that you just have Vapo rub on you at all times.
I like the.
Anybody know who's playing a cave cello?
When he saw you light up, he was just like, "Oh, sweet Burning Man."
Tell you guys, check out the Chainsmokers. They're really good.
Okay, so as you go into the mine, you see where tunnels are dug. Adamantine mines, there's a lot of work for a tiny bit of adamantine.
How much do we need?
You need about, I think, 10 pounds or so.
Oh, hey,
Okay.
But you're
I don't
in
know
an,
about your back, guys, but
you're in an adamantine mine.
Oh, okay, yeah.
As you go down, it starts to slope downward like a downward ramp. Pretty soon you're in pitch black darkness, and the dancing lights are the only only reason that most of you can see. You're fine.
And glow stick.
so powerful glow stick.
I just hear some house
Eventually-
music in the background.
You come to this like sort of underground clearing where the cave, there's stalagmites, are high ceiling.
Are there any
And-
stalactites? Are there any stalactites?
No, actually.
So a bummer.
And all the way in the back of this large cave-like area, you see a single wagon that is filled to the brim with what looks like this. Even from far away, it seems to shine this silvery glow.
Hey guys,
I think it's adamantine.
Hey guys, I think he's right.
Okay, let's.
Check for traps.
Have you guys ever seen Indiana Jones?
I heard the thuggy.
Yeah, we don't have anything to walk through to find our traps for us anymore. Do you got any dead people following you anymore?
No, I don't have any dead.
We could kill some miners.
Are there any
Are
dead
there-
miners laying around? Any dead bodies laying around?
But you mean like miners or miners?
Miners with an E.
What do you got?
me see if I have a check for traps.
What is the age of consent in this world?
I did another
lunar cycles.
I did another D&D podcast, and we met. There were like, there's 3 teenagers in this dungeon. I was like, what's the age of consent in this dungeon?
Although, can I be honest with you? How great it would be if there's nothing and we just went here and we pick it up and leave.
No, that would be the most Pathfinders. If we took the next half hour debating on a strategy, and I was like, oh, you can just pull the fucking card out.
I have the second level spell, Find Traps. I gain intuitive insight into the workings of traps.
Are you reading this with your glow stick?
By the light of my glow stick, I can tell you. I gain an insight bonus equal to 1/2 my caster level, minimum plus 10, on perception checks made to find traps while the spell is in effect.
You don't say.
I receive a check to notice traps within 10 feet of me.
That's dope.
It was fun.
Even if I'm not actively searching for them. Note that Find Traps grants no ability to disable the traps.
Just to know that they exist.
That's what this stick's for.
Thanks,
Just poke at this. My trap
Stick
poking
my
stick.
glow stick into the trap.
All right.
Okay, that I may find.
All right. So, do you want to cast Find Traps?
Wilhelm Mordecus casts Find Traps.
All right. All right. So you start making your way toward the. Actually, give me a roll. Give me a perception roll.
Here we go.
And I get the
Big
plus
time.
what now to it? I was just reading it. I wasn't paying
So
attention.
minimum of 10.
It's like that.
I just
plus-
wanted to make sure it
it's
sounded
usually
good.
that plus your caster level, right?
That is a 6 plus
Plus 10.
plus
16.
half my caster level.
But it said
Five,
minimum
so
of
I
10,
go-
right?
Yeah.
So what's your wisdom bonus?
Look at your wisdom.
Check your whiz.
Don't you have, what's your
Wisdom.
perception?
My
your
wis-
eyeball.
Oh, my eyeball is plus 10.
Okay, so that's a 26.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's much
Yeah,
better.
woo!
Yeah, all right.
All right.
You did it, buddy.
So you move towards this.
Uh-oh.
Boom! Giant rock ball.
Listeners, Game Master Dorian is placing the placards on the tactical battle board.
Ooh.
Things are about to get.
This game has
Two
placards.
big old blocks.
Whoa.
One's square, one's rectangle. What does that mean, guys?
No, that's fine.
This we'll say
You're
that
reading
this
too
is
much
the
into
cart
this.
here,
Okay,
That's
we
the
got
cart,
a cart.
okay.
Okay, we have a cart
All right, it's one of those.
towards the south wall.
and this is one.
This is going to be like lunch in high school. A la carte.
And
Get out.
you
That
stop
was a good
just
bit. I
about
liked it. I liked it.
Thank you,
just
Eric.
about
Thank you.
here.
Respect.
That
We're
hotel
almost
was
to the
dumb.
cart.
You are.
Oh, Wilhelm is. Right, okay.
Oh, how come he got the
If someone can push that toward the edge there, push the square.
This?
Oh, towards
Yeah,
the edge.
right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here?
Because all
Okay.
its friends are
Yeah,
dead.
so you get about 10 feet from it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And you notice that all in front of you, covered by the dust of the mine, is just under the surface is a net.
It's a skateboard covered with thumbtacks.
Yeah. That's what you think about when you think about Cracker Barrel.
It's the oldest trick in the
net.
book.
I just want some chicken and biscuits.
So the rest of the
Weird
guys
stick torture.
are like back here.
Well, yeah,
Hanging?
you can decide where the rest of you.
I say,
I mean, I can see in the dark.
yeah,
so-
I say this is what I would say that are 2 heavy hitters, which would be Holy John and Ren,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
should
All
be
right.
up there with you.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it.
I see an interesting complexion to
Well,
the front line.
You're our tank,
Okay.
man.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
Aaron, now
It's
Big
cool.
Slee and I will be.
Also,
Linebackers.
they're going to give us some shots. They say they're full of vitamins.
Honestly,
Yeah, it's fine. Big Slee and I will be back in my parlor
Dude.
eating lemon cake.
I'm human. I can't see in the dark, but I'm up here. Okay.
What
I
about
can see
what
it.
about
Boba will be up there with you in case I have to cast from through
Why
him.
does everyone keep yelling about man bingo
honestly,
fights?
I'm most useful to where there's going to be action. In all
Yeah,
honesty.
but you are
But
a
I do have
ranged
these.
fighter.
No, but I'm a. This thing that you handed me is ranged, but nothing else.
You have a
that
Your
gun.
guns. You shoot
Yeah, but
people from far away.
The thing is with my gun, I have to spend grip points when it's over 20 feet away.
Okay, well then move
So
up so that
it's
you're at the
good.
back
That's
of
good.
them.
That's where I
Yeah.
need to be.
No.
No,
You're
you're
right
there,
about
yeah.
there. That's where I need to be. Yes.
All right.
And I'll be 2 squares forward.
Odd company, I need to report to you that there appears to be a trap here.
Oh.
We're
Oh,
immediately in front of the wagon.
Boo!
It's a poorly disguised net. Don't step any closer to the cart.
That's a good bit.
Why don't we throw some shit in the net?
And
I like that idea.
Like what?
you hear a voice.
Uh-oh.
Please don't throw anything at
It's
me.
a woman's voice that says,
Oh, a fellow woman.
it says,
Just us girls, right? Want a scissor? That's how this
well-
works, right?
No,
That's how
nobody actually does that.
She's a lady.
says, well, this certainly got more difficult. I mean, this would have been much easier if you had just walked into the net and got captured, but now we're going to have to do this the hard way.
Do
It's how porn
what?
stars, baby. Yeah. Sabía que había por aquí, mami.
Oh,
He's casting a spell. He's
¿Qué
casting a spell.
pasa?
We don't see her anywhere, though?
The adamantine is real, but it was bait. Prepare for a life of subterranean servitude.
Oh, that is.
I usually have to go
What's
to
that like,
special places to get this kind of action.
Oh, great.
I mean, I'll be down there for 30, 40 minutes.
I've spent the last 4
but-
hours as a woman, and I'm already a servant.
Oh, wait. Hey, it'd be funny if you had some undead because then they'd be in white slavery. Yeah, because they're white. That's what, yeah.
Listeners, Dorian has placed 3 enemy NPCs.
Cue battle music.
Everyone give me an initiative roll.
Roll your
Roll
big
for
purple
initiative.
D20
Oh.
and add your star. There's also a dice tray right next to you. Roll it. Add your big star. There you go.
So say what it is?
Yeah.
I rolled an 11 and I got a 6 on the initiative.
So you got a 17.
17.
I have
I
a
rolled poorly.
28.
Whoa.
I roll since I'm a woman now. I rolled 75% lower than I usually roll.
Don't worry, you're great at soccer,
and
but they're
then
never going to give you the
I got
money.
an 8.
8.
In all?
Yeah.
Brian?
Oh, I wasted a nat 20 to get a 24.
All right.
I don't have the face of a woman, but I also rolled an 8.
Oh,
It was a sympathy roll.
you're an ally.
I'm an ally.
Cool, you should get one of those
I can't
shirts.
wait to read your Vice article.
I don't trust him.
Oh, this is what a feminist t-shirt's not going to get you laid.
Like a Dave show for Facebook.
Yeah, no.
Do we? So we see these enemies now. What do they appear to us as? What do we know
All
about
right.
them?
The woman is. All of them have skin that's purplish black with long white hair.
Drow?
You see the woman who is the tallest of them.
Hell yeah.
And she's dressed in a sort of black leathery outfit with a large medallion with a spider on it.
She watched The Matrix a lot.
The other two of them are men who are pointy-eared, dark-skinned, long flowing white hair, red eyes, with great swords.
Yeah, no, when I'm old, that's what I'm going to look like.
And one of them is a small, slight drow who does not appear to be carrying any weapons.
Oh, we'll kill him
Yeah,
first.
that's right.
Where's that nerd?
Yeah, no, I'm going to shake them bones.
He is...
We gotta kill that woman, and unless one of these guys' names is Dritz,
Yeah.
we have to go for the woman and the...
So go for those two first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dorian is placing the magnetic cards to his initiative tracker behind his custom laugh finder. Trifold listeners.
Oh, where'd you find them? Where'd you find your cards?
Oh, they were just deeper in the suitcase.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna get some action first. Who we need to take out first?
These the two
Those
against
two
the
back
south
there.
wall.
Okay.
Fernando, what do you think of this custom trifold here? Laser etched with the Laugh-Finder logo.
It stinks. All right. No, it's,
That's how we roll around.
no, it's beautiful. Actually, it's really nice.
You know, Tommy
made
made that himself.
Oh, if I would have known Tommy's did it, I would have said it sucks.
First is
It ain't no plantain.
Big Slee.
I forgot my plantains.
So, Tommy, you handed me this. This is the spell that I have.
The spell that I gave you one enhanced flame strike, which means you have 3 shots. That one spell is 3 shots that are each 4d6.
Okay.
And then once you have all that damage, you then add 0.5 of your total damage to your damage.
Okay, so it's like a regular attack, and then I add these to it. So if I hit them, then I do 4d6 plus 0.5 of whatever I roll for my regular damage.
You have to
so
roll to hit for each of these. Each one is a ranged touch attack, so
Okay.
it's easier. And then it's 46, 46, 46, and for each of those,
This is thrilling.
you add half your damage to it.
Yes, that's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, once
All right.
we get to the
Well,
battle,
that makes sense.
lots of math ensues.
Okay.
Big Slee is approaching.
I'm going to attack this dude right here.
Which dude? The dude or the lady?
The dude, the guy who's closer to me, right? That's the dude, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do my 4 attacks, and I'm going to use Scorching Ray to try to do this. So, you guys
Okay.
ready for this shit?
So it's a ranged touch attack.
The spell that you've gotten in your
Alright.
spell ring.
So, are we hitting with
Damn it, I don't have my...
Calculator.
We hitting with a 16?
No.
Okay. We
Oh,
hitting with-
wait. That's a touch damage.
Yeah, it's a touch. All right, so we're hitting with the 16. Wham, 1. And then are we hitting with another 16?
Yes.
I guess so. Let's not roll a 4 again. Come on. We hitting with 16, 17?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And are we hitting with...
Hold on, wait. What was that? Was those all your range?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's all of those. So you can
Okay.
have 3 rays.
All right. And then it's just... So I hit with all 3 of them.
Yeah, so now roll 4d6 for each one of those that hit.
4d6 for
Okay.
that. All right.
4d6 times 3, so you're doing 12d6.
Yeah.
All right. So...
Cackalackalator is on
All right,
hand.
here we go.
Oh!
Play
3,
along at home.
2, 6, and 6.
3 plus 2 plus 6 plus 6.
Plus 4, 5, 4, 1.
Clear. 4 plus 5 plus 4 plus 1.
Plus 2, 1, 3, 1.
2 plus 1 plus 3.
38.
You got 38 total?
Yep.
Okay, so then we take 38. And we'll do times 0.5. Fuck.
Just add that.
So just
19.
be half of that. It's
19.
right?
So that's 19.
So 19 plus 38.
Oh, 19 plus 38.
You have the
57?
So that's 57 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot.
That's a lot of damage.
Boom! You do 57 points of fire damage, catches him right in the chest, and pisses him right the fuck off.
Now that was just your first attack.
Yeah.
How many more attacks do you have this
I'm
round?
supposed to have. I usually have 4
This is one
attacks.
attack.
So that was 1 attack. All right.
That
so
was
now,
the spell ring.
Wait,
now
are you 10th level?
yeah.
Then you should have...
I should have 4 attacks in all.
I don't think so.
I think you have,
Well, because I'm dual wielding.
but that's with guns. That's with
Right.
guns.
That's just with guns.
This wasn't
Okay.
a gun. This was a spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
You might have one more attack this round.
Okay.
But if you're using your gun, that might be 2 attacks.
Okay. I don't know what the answer to this is. I'm just going to let our DM decide.
so
Dorian is perusing his
he
spell
basically gets 2 attacks.
Yeah, 2 gun attacks now.
Okay. All right. Well, then I get to roll again for
book. Are you
one
going to
more
use your
attack.
special adamantine bullets?
Nah, no, I'm going to go standard bullet because I did so much damage to him right here. And I don't feel like using reload. So I'm just going to go standard bullet, attack. Let's see what happens here, boys. Oh, that's a 19 plus 8. That's going to be a hit,
27.
right?
27.
All right.
Nice.
Which, honestly, it's a standard attack, so it's not that great.
Are you going to
so-
roll to hit with your other attack and then do your damage? I mean, you had it in. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
What do you mean, my other attack?
You have 2 gunshots this round.
Okay.
You hit with 1 gunshot.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll do... All right, fine. We'll do that again. All right.
Bah,
One more. That's a 19 again, boys.
Got
And
him.
plus 8, that's going to be another 27. Okay.
Come on. Fuck yeah.
All right, well, fuck. I'm going to do... Can I do... Spend a grit point, and I'll do an extra 2d6 on top of this right here. All right, add this up to him.
Okay.
I'm really hurting this guy good. Ooh, I'm going to re-roll that one because it was, like, on its side. Okay, we got a 6, an 8, a 7, and a 6. Jesus Christ.
27.
Yeah, 27.
All right.
You did 84 damage to this guy this round.
Randy Moss in his motherfucker.
But now I'll have to recharge your ring.
Okay.
So that,
Well, this was nice.
Yeah.
Thanks. That really
I
fucked
think
shit
that
up.
was effective. I think.
That was 600 gold coins well spent.
Yeah.
Yeah, math, guys.
Yeah, it's the coolest. Oh, you know what? Also,
You do
Finder.
substantial damage to him.
Okay, cool.
is that it? Is he fine?
No.
Oh, okay.
Next is Holy John.
Does he do that
I'm
thing
gonna
like
go,
in a kung fu movie where he wipes the blood from his lip? Like, very nice.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cast Holy Smite just right on those 2 motherfuckers.
Yes.
And that they're evil, right?
Yeah,
I mean, they're slave traders, so they're evil. Okay, cool. So that deals 5d8, and it's a
Whoa,
will
Brian.
save for half damage.
I see both sides.
both sides. Okay, that's. I mean, we wouldn't have the Constitution if it weren't. But
Okay.
cool. So yeah, that's a partial will save. Oh shit! You know what? Before I do that, I'm also gonna do my judgments. Just gonna do destruction and protection. So I just get plus 2 to my AC and plus 3 to any damage rolls I do attack wise.
Okay.
Brian doesn't have spell
so
cards.
roll damage?
Listeners, he just has sheets and sheets of it.
Yeah.
He's got like a half a ream of paper with all of his
He's
relevant information.
1,
He does quite the ream job.
6,
That's 7.
7. Look at me go.
3,
10.
6.
16.
16.
That was the 4th. So we got one more roll, right?
There we go.
And another
Ooh.
6. So 22 damage to both of them, and it is holy damage also. They're also blind for, and if they don't make their saving throw, they are also blind for 1 round.
Okay.
Cool.
Listeners, I wish I could
the one
explain the
guy's
look on
dead.
Fernando's face as
Which
he's
guy?
witnessing
The
this
guy-
combat.
Yes.
Nice.
It's breathtaking.
Fuck yeah.
Amusement, bewilderment.
Fuck that cuck.
The woman didn't seem to notice.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, all right.
Fire damage doesn't affect her, bros.
Oh,
It
it's
is-
holy damage.
It is her turn.
Oh, no.
Dorian is moving her closer. One step, she's about 7.5
She
feet
says,
away.
Lolth, give me strength. And a black energy swirls from around her.
Who? Give her strength?
Rolf from
Low.
the Muppets.
Yeah.
Phenomena! I am Phenomena, the ever-living!
Boom! And this black cloud of destruction explodes from
Oh,
her.
Jesus.
Boy, sure sucks to be up there.
Who cut the cheese?
You go, girl. We magic sisters gotta stick together.
Getting ready to minus some hit points here, boys.
Okay. You guys will let me know, right? I don't.
We'll let you know if you get fucked up.
Yeah, you're back
Yeah.
there. We're back because I cast a spell.
It's
it
me
takes.
and
Yeah.
me and Wilhelm are about
And-
to get laced.
Yes, and that charmingly painted monkey. Why, he's a throwback to a simpler age.
If you'd like to get your minis painted, make sure you go to MAGA Fantasy Realm.
Okay.
At some point, you should look at that monkey.
Black
Big
MAGA.
Sleeve and Wilhelm and
No, seriously though, guys, take this time. I want to take this time to remind you guys go to laughfinderpod.com that Aaron just discovered.
It's a great website.
It's a really great website. You'll find links there to our Teespring account where you can buy all sorts of foreskin-related apparel.
Yeah.
And links to our Patreon.
okay. So Holy John,
Yeah.
Big Slee,
Okay.
Wilhelm Wardicus, and Ren
No!
all take 18 points of damage.
That's
That's not the worst.
Is there a dry erase on the table?
Yeah, actually, yeah, it's not that bad.
Next is Roberto.
Hey, all right.
So now, Roberto, what you need to know
Okay.
is that you actually have a custom great sword.
Yes.
It's your signature weapon.
Yeah, it is.
But as Roberto, you incarnated as Roberto, you also have the power to describe what this great sword looks like.
I wonder what it'll look
and what
like.
it does when the first time you unsheath it.
So it's a big sword, very broad, double-edged. It's got that little indentation in the middle on both sides. It's about 8 feet long.
Okay.
Is that plausible?
Hold on. Now, other people have had it was a bunch of rotten dumplings. Had a dick.
Guys.
Had a sword covered in boobs.
This is no time for jokes, okay?
Okay, sorry.
Got this
Sorry,
little
didn't
bitch
know.
in front of us, and she needs to go,
You didn't even know what a blood channel was called. So, divots on the side.
I have a blood channel. Oh, that's because this game is gruesome. I get it. It's like 8 feet long.
So you can move about 6 squares.
Okay, she's tired of my description. Got it.
No.
I would honestly look. You're within range of getting this dude. I would say
Okay.
go
Oh, yeah.
get that.
Yeah,
go
yeah.
get this lady
Yeah,
right
because
here.
it's a tactical weapon, so you got to be right up next to.
Okay.
Yeah, get right
Yeah.
here.
And then I'm gonna try to hit him as hard as I can.
Now you get 2 attacks.
Okay.
You roll that big purple D20.
All right.
Get it in here. Get it in there.
And whatever you roll, you add 16 to.
All right. 14
14
and
plus 16
is
30.
30. Yeah.
Oh,
And
that's
then
a hit.
Roll it again, and this one you're going to add 12.
I got 13.
Miss. Okay. So roll the damage for the first one. So you roll.
It's 2d6,
So 2 6-sided die. Yeah.
and we're going to add 16 to this.
Oh,
7.
7 plus 16 is 23.
Yeah.
Boom.
Look at me. I'm a real Brian Preston. That's it. You don't have to roll anymore. Or you just, what are you doing?
Now you're just
He's
practicing.
just into it now.
It's not your turn anymore!
It's Evil's turn. Hold on. This one is dead.
So you hit him good as shit the first one, and you just
Yeah.
whiffed
Yeah.
it.
He was
Dorian-
moving fast. Look, I had all those platinos, okay? They're just sitting real bad right now. I didn't think we were going to do all this.
You carpet dusted the whole way over there.
How do you think we saw the net, guys?
Listeners, if you're following along at home, that's 1 enemy down, 3 remaining.
The one doesn't have any
It's
weapons.
about to be 2 down.
He goes, that's the one that doesn't have any weapons.
Oh, you hit the one that didn't have any weapons?
What, the one that guy doesn't have any weapons?
No, he did.
Oh, yeah.
Roberto hit the defenseless one.
Oh, goddamn right.
All
The
right.
defenseless child.
Hey,
He
Don't
steps
miss.
back,
anybody tell him to be in this cave?
and he seems to be just as cool as a cucumber. Just a gout of flame shoots from his hand and lands.
Oh, shit.
Wait, the little guy with no weapon?
Yeah,
is a sorcerer.
Yeah.
So
I thought we were targeting him.
Big Slee and Wilhelm, and also who is this?
Holy
That's
John.
Holy John.
Everyone, reflex saves.
All right, I got a good reflex save.
Not you. You're not in range.
And now is not the time for your tasty blicks.
19.
I'd just like to know.
26.
4.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh, you were drinking grain alcohol earlier. You just covered yourself in it.
Jesus.
Someone might not make it an NPR tomorrow.
Non-player characters.
No, that's
NPC.
All right.
non-player radio. Hey, look, plenty of players listen to NPR.
Yeah.
You take 27,
Oh my god.
and you all take 13.
Okay.
Not feeling so good over here, friends.
No,
All
I'm
right.
fine. I have 15 left.
You
Evil's
should
turn.
You should probably
probably
heal
heal
yourself.
yourself. Or if you want to do some aura, yeah.
Heal yourself in the moment you want it, you know, and never let it go.
Uh-oh, now another one of them is approaching to tactical distance.
No. I should have stopped him. I was close.
Should have got an attack
What
of
is your AC?
opportunity.
AC
20?
is 24.
All right, first one misses. Oh, the second one definitely hits.
That's all right. Bobo has one healing potion,
I,
and I'm within range.
well, odd company. It's been a fun ride.
Oh no.
I wish to gift my PCP to Big Sleep.
You're welcome.
I wish to gift my DMT to Holy John.
Okay.
And I wish to give my
10.
psilocybin to Arcana
Yeah.
Okay,
and to Rental Shoe.
I'm gonna trip balls.
you take 17 points of damage.
So what did Rental Shoe get?
It's all right. It's
What
all
did
right.
Rental Shoe get?
Rental Shoe, I give you.
He died before he gets out.
I'll never know.
Listeners, if you're counting along at home, Wilhelm Mordecus is now at -2 hit points.
Oh, this is the second time he's been brought down to nothing.
As a
Next
thought,
is Arcane's turn.
I'm coming to your cold embrace out there in that distant corner of the universe.
All right. I'm gonna have Bobo run over to what's his name? Wilhelm.
Wilhelm Mordecus.
Fuck. I got. You have to be conscious, or else you'll. Well, no, you're not at -10. Okay. So Bobo's gonna run over, grab him. Arcane will then and do a dimension door, and you two sink into the floor and pop up behind me.
Hold on.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Give me a spellcraft check.
Dorian is not playing tonight.
No. This is what we get for those
No,
long-ass intros.
All these dimension doors we've been fucking our GM
I got a
with.
22.
Okay, you got it.
Oh yeah! Math. What was that for?
This is for a counter spell.
Oh, okay.
Bobo has has dimension doored Wilhelm Mordecus to safety, although he still is officially dead.
Well, no, not dead. You're just unconscious.
Let's look at. I gotta make a point of order here. What is getting to 0 hit points? Why?
That means you're
why don't you
unconscious.
just
-10 is you're dead.
-10 is
Yeah.
dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
0 hit
It's like
points
Fahrenheit.
means
It's
Oh,
like
they really line
Fahrenheit
up.
and Celsius.
Yeah.
I think 0 hit points should.
Okay.
No, I'm not arguing.
No,
with you.
no,
Never
no,
mind.
it's fine.
Never mind.
It makes sense.
Look,
It
I'm
makes
making
sense.
a larger point here
Look,
that we
you're-
can discuss
yeah.
later after I get healed.
You're not dead. You're just
0 hit
mostly
points
dead.
means that you're unable to do anything.
Stop talking yourself into death right now.
Yeah.
Teacher, you didn't assign us dead.
Whoa, Wilhelm, do you want to talk about anything?
No, this
It gets greater later.
Next is Big Sleep.
Hello, darkness,
All right.
my old friend.
Big 3 is all right. Well, I gotta go. It's either this lady or this guy.
Take out the lady.
Yeah, I think the lady is in order, right?
To talk
So,
with you again.
all right, I'm gonna try to do my attacks, but one of them's gonna be the fucking mule kick attack, which I'm gonna try to
Get
do
up in
the
that
two-
ass.
the 2d10 with, which I also have to do a dexterity roll to see if I get knocked over. Because if I get knocked over, I can't do my other attacks, I'm guessing.
Right.
If you
right?
get knocked
Okay.
over, that guy that killed Wilhelm's going to teabag you.
All right.
With a sword.
Armenian
Important-
goggles.
Important attack here that's either going to make or break this campaign. Let's see here.
It also explains the Kardashians.
Ooh, nat 20, baby!
The drama.
Dominoes for everyone.
You got to
All right.
confirm critical.
Let's confirm crit.
Come on.
I feel like
come on.
this is the WrestleMania 5 of Laugh Finder episodes.
18, baby!
Yep.
All right, so confirm crit on that.
That was the
Should
career-ending match
shall I roll
between
the rest of
Ultimate
my,
Warrior and
attack?
Macho
I'm
Man
gonna-
Randy Savage.
I'm going to keep rolling the rest of my attacks here. So next attack is going to be 7 plus a 12, which is, 19?
Nope.
Touch, and he's in touch range. No?
Nope.
19 doesn't make it.
Shit.
Oh, another nat 20, baby! My last attack right here.
Confirm that. Can you confirm that critical?
Yeah, confirm it real quick.
Confirm critical. That's a 19.
Oh, he's rolling hot tonight.
My last attack. Not gonna hit with a 10. Okay, so I got 2 criticals though.
And
All
one's
right.
your mule kick, right?
One's a mule kick, yeah.
And one's the mule kick. So I get these 2
Uh-huh.
plus these 2. We're gonna pick this one and this one, and then
2d10.
And 2d10.
and 2d10. Let's
And they
do-
just double that?
Fernando, do you realize you're sitting in on one of the best Laugh
right.
Finder episodes ever?
Yeah.
No.
All right, you ready? Add this
You're
son of a
witnessing
bitch up.
greatness.
Here we go.
Oh man, you should retire after this episode. Eric.
Yeah.
All right, we got a 6, a 3, a 6, a 7, a 1, and then another 6.
29.
Yeah, 29. And that gets
All right,
gets doubled, or you wanted to roll it again?
No, that gets doubled.
It's 58.
Give me an athletics roll.
All right.
Yeah, to see if you get blown back.
Is it an athletics roll? I thought it's a dexterity. Dexterity.
No, it's
That's not
athletics.
athletics.
Have you seen
athletics.
that video of the 2 little people that are firing a 50
That
cal?
should be just skills.
No, but I want
Yes,
to.
yes.
If he fails the roll, they get kicked back just the same way.
Your skills.
This is my skills right here, right? Acrobatics, is that athletics? Okay. I have a really good ass one for that, too. Get out of the way.
There we go.
So that's a 12 plus a 17, 27, 28, 29.
That hits. That's
Fuck
good.
yeah.
All right.
You stay
All
standing. I'm still standing.
On my own
All
again.
right, so roll your second critical.
What do I roll for the second crit?
No, that was all. He rolled all the.
You
rolled
always
everything.
multiplied it by 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Boom. That was, what,
58.
60? 58?
Are you watching the video of the 2? Yeah, I'll put it up in the corner.
All right.
Wait, were you blasting the main woman?
Yeah, the main woman.
You see bits of her armor blown away.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounded wet.
Next is Holy
My
Jaw.
armor diva cup.
Shit. I mean, I guess I'm going to have to, like...
You gotta get that guy.
What, that guy?
Yeah.
You want to run up on him instead of her?
Well, whatever she's gonna do, she's gonna hit both you and Big Slee with it.
Yeah. So I was thinking maybe, like, take her ass up, but because I look at her as, like, a melee guy, she's doing, like, ranged magic shit.
Okay, yeah. Do you.
Okay. Because also she's, like, way more fun, because that guy hasn't taken any damage, right?
That guy hasn't taken any damage.
No, that guy's only taking damage. He's taking the spell. I don't think I can get to the spellcaster to melee him. I'm gonna go run up on her, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm a power attacker on my first attack.
Okay.
You go into tactical range?
Tactical range, I do not take any penalties on power attack due to a number of feats I have taken. I also get a... Yeah.
Okay.
All right, come on, Brian.
We hitting with 21.
No.
God damn it. And I'll do my second attack. It's not a power attack. Shit. We're not hitting on that either. So I
Okay.
fucked up, everybody.
It's all right. It's all right.
All
At
right.
least you're alive.
I am, yes, that's true.
The ebbs and flow of battle.
It's her turn,
Uh-oh.
and
She's not happy.
All right. But for really, though, guys, if you want to get your miniatures painted, check out Black Spire Studios and also Black Mariah Designs.
give me a fortitude save.
Me?
Him.
24.
I like how you're doing Chappelle act outs behind you.
Oh, man, you turn me Chinese.
All right. You take. That's good. You make your fortitude save.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
So you take 20 points of damage.
Oh, fuck. This is poorly thought out, everybody.
Next is your turn.
All right. This one?
D20. Yep, that's the one. You swinging your great sword?
Oh, yeah. I'm just going to walk up to this guy and hit him again.
Yep.
Hopefully
Okay.
take him out.
All right.
My big old sword.
All right, first
It's
attack.
phallic.
With your attack, we're going
With
to
your
add
blood drainage
16.
ditches? Is that what it's
2
called?
plus
18.
18.
18.
That's a hit on him.
Yeah.
Roll again. Roll again. Just don't. And then this one, we're going to add 12.
Take that Mira tu hijo, tu madre. Así mismo.
So on a natural 20, you do double damage.
¡Ah! ¡Te lo vuelvo ese, coño!
All right, so
You got to roll it again to confirm the critical. You at least
Yeah.
have to hit him.
Hit his ass.
6
6 plus 16. I mean,
yeah,
12.
that's a confirm. All right, so roll
Roll your 2d6.
Yeah, the ones you rolled last time and
Yep.
add.
We're going to add 16 to this.
All right.
And then double it.
7 plus 16.
23.
23.
And then
Okay.
roll it again. And we're going to add 14 and then double it.
5 plus 14. 19.
double
38.
Okay, so that's 38 plus what?
What was your first one? 23.
Yeah.
38 plus 23.
50.
He's dead.
¡No me hace como coño! ¡Villalmeya! ¡Santo Domingo! ¿Qué lo quemo con un carajo! That last
Roberto.
Roberto Corbata Jr. De los Kansas City Bolocones Triple A, coño. Plátano para todo el mundo.
Univision.
All right,
7 of the contest.
Burritos.
let's see.
I've set the race back so far.
This guy's gonna charge.
Listeners, that's 2 down. 2 remaining. Listeners, the
What's your AC?
My
enemy has
AC
just
is
charged
20.
into tactical range of Arcane.
First one's a hit.
Fuck.
Second one's 20.
Yeah, 20.
Second one is a miss.
Oh, thank God.
Arcane will live to fight another day.
I don't get hit off
Sweet
it. You
woman.
wouldn't hit a lady. Arcane starts taking. He takes off his shoes, takes out his earring.
12.
Oh, hold my baby.
You take 14 points of damage.
Okay.
I kick, I dance, I'm 50.
It is Wilhelm's turn.
Wilhelm goes.
Oh yeah, so it is Arcane's turn.
Okay, on my turn,
Still don't know what I was going to get.
Bobo's going to give him the Cure Moderate Wounds potion.
Okay.
And then I am going to. I think I might do Shocking Grasp on this dude right here.
That's
The shocker.
touch, right?
What?
That's touch, right?
Yes. Well, let me see. Dun, 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 dun. If it does what I think it does. No, it's only. No, fuck that.
Gain 17 hit points
Oh, I get 17 hit points. Okay.
from the potion.
From Bobo?
Yeah.
Bobo, thank you so much.
Plus 15 now. Look at
The
you.
things I've seen, Bobo.
Okay, I'm going to do an enhanced Scorching Ray on this guy, too.
Okay.
So, Arcane will, throw his arms out. And the plates will buff up near his forearms and go.
Okay. You can safely take a 5-foot step before you do that.
Yeah, I want to back up. Yeah, 1 foot, 5 feet back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it provokes an attack of opportunity.
I have defensive casting. But yeah, so I'm doing that. It's enhanced. That is 3 range touch attacks.
Okay.
My range attack is plus 6. So it's 18 range touch.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, 1 natural 20. And then a 16 plus 6 with 22 will confirm.
Yeah, that's a confirm.
And then a 14 plus 6, 20.
Oh, for the other attack?
Yeah, for the third ray.
That's touch?
Yeah, touch.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. All right.
So
How
that
many
is.
natural 20s this game so far? It's
I don't
got
even
4,
know.
5?
I have one.
At least 4. I have one.
Yeah.
I had 2.
Yeah, that's 4 in a game.
Okay, somebody keep count.
Yeah.
all right,
here
Give
we
me
go.
the calculator. I'll track it for you.
Okay, so I got a 5, 3, 2, and 2. 12. That's 12.
I got
it. This one's going to be doubled. So 4, 4, 5, and 5, so 18.
36.
And then a 4, 4, 4, and 5. 17.
Yeah.
And then, so what's that total?
So it's what, 12, 36, and
17.
It'd be 53.
And then half of 53.
Is 25, 26, 27 and a half.
So 27 plus 53 is... you have a calculator. 80?
Yes, that's 80.
Oh, and I made it electrical. I
Okay.
didn't want it to be fire.
80. Yeah.
Yeah.
I punched it late.
So
What was that gave 80 damage?
that rod is an enhanced meta magic. It increases the level of the spell by 2 levels, but then you add half of your damage on top of damage.
Way to
you do.
go, Arcane.
My rod's meta magic.
Hell yeah.
Magic ride.
That means I put my balls in her too.
oh god, I don't know how that works.
Counts.
Seems painful.
Wow, no one's gonna
right.
like that.
Oh, the idea of balls going in there is so funny.
Yeah.
I have a buddy. That's his thing.
What?
That's what
Like
he likes
all
to
at the
do.
same
Oh, yeah, just a
time.
ball
And
fuck?
we know this guy. He's been a guest.
Oh, okay, I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah.
You might listen, but yeah.
All
All
right.
right.
And he has large balls.
Wow.
All right. I
Jesus.
want to know
You know,
who this
probably-
person is the second the show ends.
You know what, folks? If you listen to the Patreon.
I
Way to
can't
go,
wait to
Ben.
find out who this is.
Get your guesses in now, listeners.
Yeah, no,
We're
fuck.
gonna
Who
raffle
ball
up.
fucks?
Man.
Wait,
By the
All
way, pick
right.
up that ball fucks tea on Teespring.
Let's see. Holy John.
Yes.
He puts the balls in there
Give
after
me a
he's already
reflex
got
save.
the rest
Tries
of it in
to.
there.
No, he tries to just put. He tries to just straight
24?
up ball.
Just put the balls in. All right. And the women put up with this?
All right, challenge
Well, he's
accepted.
married, so it's not like she can.
Okay.
She's his property.
Challenge accepted, boys. I'm in.
The views
Let's
of
all report
Arcane are
back
those of
next week.
Arcane and Arcane himself do not reflect the reviews of.
Well, let's wait till my birthday so I can tell you.
14.
Oh man! So the guy, hit the guy for 80 and nothing. He was just like,
What? He's alive still?
yeah, he's still alive.
He hadn't been touched yet, though.
No,
These guys all have 100 hit points.
I softened him up. For you,
Considerably.
you can get him now.
Okay. You take 24
Oh, cool.
points
Well,
of
Oh, no!
24 points of damage
sweet.
as she conjures a flaming strike.
She goes before Big Slim?
What? Are you unconscious?
I am unconscious. I am at 0.
Wait, so 0 isn't dead? No.
Let's get into this again.
I'm just very badly burned.
Wilhelm.
Listeners, this is
'cause I thought she
unprecedented
was-
in Laugh-Finder history.
Yeah, because it goes.
I want to
Two
see
of
you
the Odd
fight
Company
after
have
that.
been brought to 0 hit points or below.
Next is Arcane's turn. No,
Wait,
wait.
Arcane already went.
Yeah, I
and
just
she
went.
already went.
Holy John is up on his feet again. Or, I'm sorry, what's my name? Wilhelm Mordecus is up on his feet again.
No, she was supposed to go before Arcane. I did that wrong.
Oh, okay.
So we cycle around. Holy John. Next is Big Slee.
All right, it's my big chance to try to take out this broad.
Put
All right,
Wilhelm
let's
back
go.
up on that initiative tracker.
All right, let's.
Oh, yeah.
He's back in action.
Well, I have no other really big special attacks except I can spend some grit points to do some extra damage. I'm gonna attack this lady right
We
here.
got magic
She gets
bullets.
cover. Oh, no, she doesn't. I'm thinking that you're back here, but you're
No,
back here.
I'm way up close. All right, I'm gonna unleash some attacks here.
Come on.
And see if I can spend some grit points and do some damage.
Take
here.
this fine woman out to dinner.
13. No.
No, she has over 20.
That should hit 24.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Okay,
All
okay, okay.
Pull the trigger till the gun go click.
20.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
okay. So she's got 20. Her AC's 20.
Oh, and yeah, I hit again. It was 18 plus 26, so
No, that
I-
one's a miss.
Oh, damn it.
All right, so I got 3 out of my 4. All right, I'm gonna spend 2 grit points.
Where do these grit points come from?
They replenish when I sleep, and if I kill somebody, I get 1 back.
okay.
They are feats that I'm allowed to add to my damage. So
Duly noted.
I'm going to. Here's
I
my
was
roll.
asking for the listeners.
Yeah, I knew that.
Sure. The listeners.
All right, here we go.
I gotta find the big cackle.
Going for up close and deadly and all this. And here's what's going to happen, boys.
All right, give me numbers.
7
7
plus 4
plus 4
plus 3
plus 3
plus 6
plus 6
plus 4
plus 4
plus 1
plus 1
plus fucking 8.
plus 8.
33.
33.
Okay, she's dead.
Oh, thank God! Knock her over.
So I
Knock
gained
her
a
over.
Lay her down
I gained
gently,
a grit
Brian.
point back from that.
that's-
somehow?
she's a
You
lady.
ready?
Equal
Stroke her hair.
opportunity
Yeah,
combat.
that's-
Next is Ren's turn.
Okay,
Well, Roberto's turn.
Okay, so do I go to...
You can go over to him.
All right, so I'd have to get up close?
Yeah, within a square. Yeah,
Okay.
and you get 2 attacks.
Okay, and I'm going to do what I've been doing.
Swing that sword.
Because the minorities in this game are one-dimensional. I'm trying to hit him with my big old sword.
So this plus 16.
You're the
26.
spunky
hit.
friend
Okay,
of our
nice.
gay
So-
arcane.
Not gay, I'm just a woman.
And 16 plus 16?
Plus 12. 16 plus 12.
Oh,
26.
And 28.
28.
Yeah, both of those hit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'll roll
All
this.
right, yep,
Yep.
2d6 plus 16. 6 plus
6 plus
16.
16, that's 22.
22. Yep.
22?
He's dead.
Whatever. Triple A team is in Kansas City.
Listeners, that was one of the most brutal
Whoa.
battles the
got
Odd Company
very
has ever
welcome.
encountered.
You're welcome. I come in.
2 Odd Company
first
members
time.
down, but finally, the Odd Company, with great teamwork, determination, and dare I say grit, prevails over the enemies in the adamantine mine. Treasures to be collected, friends to be revived on the next exciting episode of The Finder!
All right, guys.
Nice.
Let's see. Last week's episode came out on the 17th, so today is 21st, 22nd,
24th.
24th. I think I'm at. No, I was at Cellar Door on Sunday. I don't know. I really don't know. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tell you guys to go to dielaughingproductions.com.
DLP.
We have our run of the Halloween Whodunit. Is that what it's called?
Halloween Whodunit, yeah.
Murder mystery where you are on the set of a slasher flick and things go wrong and someone actually dies and you, the audience, get to solve the murder. Or do you? Some people are stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that.
What did we have? One of the best names, because the way you win is you choose the right answer, and then from those we read the team names out. If the team name gets a laugh, they then go into the final drawing. And one of the team names we had at the 90s one was 90s Nuts.
Yeah. That was good.
That's pretty good. Some people don't get it, and they're just like, Alpha Team. And you're like, oh, you're so
Ooh.
stupid. But then we get their team names that we even got it overseas. That ones that they just reoccur. Like no one's prompting them to do this, but the team name, my couch pulls out, but I don't.
Yeah. Fan favorite, by
Yeah.
the way.
I've
Every
heard
time
Yeah,
it
I've
gets
heard
read
that
off,
in other trivia things.
it crushes.
But anyway, what you got coming up, Eric?
Again, I kept my September light. You already plugged DLP for next month, so Die Laughing Productions, check that shit out. But hop on laughfinderpod.com, check out our fucking shit. You can find all things Eric Comedy at ericcomedy.com. That's where you can find the Quality Time podcast, which like half of you guys have been on, and Aaron won't fucking answer my DMs, but whatever. I mean, eventually he's going to come over and we'll do one of those there. Ben has a great episode of 13 Ghosts you guys should check out. We fucking watch
Even the song
classic
13
horror.
Ghosts.
We watch horror movies and cheesy action flicks, and then we give a rundown of it. They're pretty fun. So.
Nice.
Here's
How about you, Brian? Brian, what do you got coming up?
Well, as always, such things I plug every episode when I don't have other shit going on, and probably some other shit. Fucking Google me.
Fuck yeah, Google his ass up.
Google me. I'll be somewhere. I'll be telling jokes.
Yeah, when are we supposed to start doing table reads and stuff?
That is a good fucking question. You know, the first season, the next 3 months episodes are already fucking written, so it's a scheduling thing. So yeah, probably soon. You know what? By the time you hear this, maybe we'll have scheduled some stuff. So soon.
Nice.
You're gonna enjoy them. They're fucking insane.
Nice. What about you, Fernando?
Well, I like to take this time for a little, podium time for Roberto Carberto Jr., MVP of that game. I took out the guy with the flaming thing. I came and saved Arcane's ass. Like, look, I came here one day, 2 episodes, and I ran shit. That's all I'm going to say. It's not how you start. It's how you finish, guys.
You're like the Kawhi Leonard of our campaign.
That's right. Next year, I'm going to the Clippers.
Yeah.
No, this is super fun, guys. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for including me in this. One of my favorite comedy things so far. Every Wednesday, I'm at Local 16 down in D.C., 16th and U Street. You can find that on just stand up at Local 16 on Eventbrite. And this week coming up, that's tomorrow, Wednesday. On Thursday, I don't have anything, but I have 2 shows on Friday if you're in the D.C. area. Summers in Arlington, and then late show Attack of the Comics at the D.C. Draft House.
Yeah, Haywood Turnip.
Yeah, Haywood Turnip is always a fun show.
Haywood, if you're listening to this, I will come to your show. Just fucking ask me.
Yeah.
I asked him. He was like, "I'm sorry, I can't pay you," and I'm like, "I don't need money.
I just want to be part of what you do."
Yeah.
And then on Saturday, I'm in Breakers in Herndon. Come out, and again, guys, this was super fun. Thank you so much. At Fernando Madrigal on Instagram,
and we're all available.
At Funny Madrigal.
We're all available to do Hannah's basement.
Okay, all right. It's the same thing with him.
We're not ungettable. You just tell us when, and we'll put it in a calendar, and my wife lets me go.
I'm with Haywood. It's like, will they come to my friend's basement to do
Yes, I will. Okay, I've done worse shows.
Okay, all right. I will let you guys know.
It's called networking. Jesus.
You have many things to teach me, how to set off alarms in hotels.
Consider done, fam. I got you.
Dorian, what do you got coming up?
The only thing I have right now is, like I said, I'm doing the Halloween show at Beer Baron Tavern in D.C.
Nice.
And I may have something else, but that's not until December 4th, so I'll keep... Oh, I'm stupid. Benson Ball.
Oh, yeah, Benson Ball. When's that? November or something?
Yes. I have Benson Ball. I will be on the New Negroes comedy tour.
Oh, nice, man.
Is that really the name?
Yeah.
Nice. It's the Deuce from the show?
On
Classic Jen Tisdale.
Barely didn't make it. They didn't accept my video. But
yeah, I'm not new enough.
But
I'm not a fresh-faced Negro like I used to.
Whoa! Oh, that's the bull quote right there. Whoa! Hey.
I'm allowed to say Negro, right?
But so I'm going to be at Benson Ball somehow. I'm the only one on this show without like a full-on impressive Wikipedia page.
You do have you've been on Night Train.
Yeah.
You've been doing this forever.
Yeah, but like
I like it. I've only toured with Wyatt Cenac. I've done nothing.
I mean, I have a mattress commercial to my name.
Tommy, 1 mattress commercial. Me, 0.
Yeah, I'm winning, Dory.
It was the mattress commercial of the year.
It was.
But yes, so Halloween show at Beer Baron Tavern and Benson Ball.
Ooh. Hell yeah, check that.
Ben, you got anything?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Aaron, what do you got?
You know, I was just surfing the internet.
To find out if it's okay if I say Negro.
We'll find out tomorrow.
And I found a really
my
interesting...
nephew's mixed. Does that help?
There's a really interesting sounding podcast out there I'd like to recommend.
What's it called?
Here's the description. The fridge is stocked with beer. The pewter dragon head... Can I have some music, please?
Jesus, Ben, you piece of shit.
Yeah. No. Instrumental music, please. That's 2 strikes.
Ben could never be this funny on purpose.
Damn. The fridge is stocked with beer. The pewter dragon head incense burner has been lit. The dice, spell cards, and battle figures are arrayed on the table. And 5 emotionally juvenile and semi-alcoholic grown men are about to dive into the role-playing adventure of a lifetime. Does this sound familiar?
Yeah, it should.
Yeah, you said
You wrote it.
Yeah.
I wrote this and make dick jokes and roll critical fails on D20s and pick on each other without mercy. The Laugh Finder podcast is the ultimate guilty pleasure for listeners who are gamers and nerds at heart. This will never be the official podcast of Pathfinder, but it is the podcast that the Pathfinder people listen to when their boss isn't looking. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you this week and every week Laugh Finder, and we ask that you get on Apple Podcasts and leave your 5-star review. It'll be brought to life by our own Audiomancer Ben, and thank you for listening.
Oh, that's
I'm ready
great.
to make love to an inanimate object now.
Now, Fernando, before we say goodbye to you,
sure.
we don't let any of our guests leave empty-handed. You're
Not
going to get a
one.
lucky D20 to go with you.
Oh,
on your travels.
yeah.
But I can't just give you a die. The die's got to find you.
Okay.
So what you're going to do is you're going to put your hand into this bag. I cut a hole in the bottom of it. I
Yeah.
put my dick in it.
You got to stick the whole bag inside.
It's a
it.
magic Crown Royal bag.
I put this bag inside of you.
You know, a better rider would have just left it to the imagination.
No, you're going to put your hand in this bag. You're going to feel around. I'm going to say an incantation because I'm a
Okay.
bruja.
Hey, that's witch in Spanish when you play it at home.
I'm a brujo.
Hey.
And then when I'm done, you pull the die out that feels right, and that's your D20.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
May all your hits be critical. May your strike be tried and true. May all your fails be minimal, but nothing lower than a 2. All right, grab a die and pull it out.
Nice.
Oh, it's gone forever. You just dropped it. Now my mom's going to vacuum it up.
It's like a nice pale magenta.
Okay, all right, now
Give it a roll.
Give it a roll. Give it a roll on the tray here. See what you get.
All right, yeah, it's
Come
a
on.
nice.
It reminds me
I
of
don't wanna-
raspberry sherbet.
Yes.
It's inspiring me to be more colorful in my
It's
life. I'll say that.
Brett the Hitman die. Oh, it's a 13.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
Hey, it's Eric Woodworth, former guest, friend, and now official sponsor of the Laugh Finder podcast. And I wanted to take a quick minute to tell you about my podcast, Quality Time. I have a very lovely co-host, Miss Kimberly Ambrose, super funny, super talented, and she joins my super deranged, super murder clown dressing brother as we break down some of the greatest films in all of history. Okay, it's mostly just horror flicks and cheesy action 90s movies. It's awesome, though. You should come check us out. We're on the iTunes, the Stitcher, the Podbean, all the major platforms. You can look for quick links on ericcomedy.com. That's my website. Please, come and check it out. The friendship with Laugh Finder Podcast very much hinges on this being a successful campaign. So, do yourself a favor. Treat yourself to quality time. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of Laugh Finder.
Alright, it's time to demolish. Ooh, that's Ooh, that's nice, that's nice. I'm singing in the shower, and I get a little game. Oh boy. That's not that bad, just mash it through the grate here. Yep, okay. And I'm back to singing in the hole. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh god. Is it good? Oh, it's filling up. It's filling up. I don't think my toes will let me clean. I got dookie in my nails. Must be what it's like to step on wine grapes. But it's my greatest poop. Dookie, guys, help me. I knew I should have duped before I got in the shower. That feels better. I do believe that's it, so go ahead and hop out.